Alright, so this is in. Let's prepare a new fight. Just like that. Well, it depends on what happened in your game. Did Germany defeat France and rule Europe and got into the Soviet Union or not? Ah, well, that's interesting. Well, what you could do is seek out a few strong allies and then hit Britain, or you could just go with Britain, fight Germany, capture a few parts in Europe so you can get extra factories and then later backstab Britain. I'm doing fine today, I'm doing fine. Did some tests today to try and stream on YouTube as well. That didn't really work so far, but I will get that to work any day soon. Oh, we lost quite a bit of infantry equipment. Ah, World War II just broke out. Well, you could just wait and see what happens, and once Britain gets all its troops over in Europe, you can backstab them and just get in. How many divisions do you have? Alright, we have quite a bigger army than him, so we should be able to get in soon, especially if these numbers turn green again. Let's zoom out so time will go faster. 5. That's not real many, no. Well, I guess you could, even it's your first game, so I think you should just try to ally yourself with Britain and then join them in the war against Germany and just try out how it works and how it goes, and well, you're pretty safe behind the ocean, so they won't get to you, and you can try using your divisions. That's a good one. Always build up your economy. Without a decent economy, you'll be out of the war pretty fast. Alright, let's stop producing for a while, because we need those artillery units. That's better. And we have low manpower, so I shouldn't be producing anything. But Ireland is interesting because it's so small that you really can't do very much with it. If you really want to try it and how it works, you can just start off with Brazil or Italy, or those are not too big nations, so you can handle it, and you can just try to try different things in the game and get to know it. Well, it's easier because you won't be in the war. You can fight your own wars just as I am, but you don't have to be in a war anytime soon. Although this is a special mod, so I have different things to choose from than you will have, but yeah, you should try a nation like Brazil and build it up, try and unite South of America, and then you can really get to know the game mechanics and stuff. That's real good. Did you play the tutorial with Italy? Oh, that's real good, because then that will teach you the basics. And it's a lot of trial and error. I've put up a stream, I did a stream on here and I played a special mod with Romania. And after 2.5 hours I got my ass kicked. Because it was just too hard and pretty much the whole world was at war with me. Well, and then you just start over and you'll be one of my advisors. Well, I'm not in the game, so I can't be an advisor, sorry. But, well, I did a game with Italy on the Road to 56 mod. It's on YouTube, you can see it there. And you can see how it all went. And I did even conquer a big part of the Soviet Union. So that could be interesting. And, well, if you have any questions or things, I can always try to answer that. That's no problem. But with Brazil, it's really important to build up economy, get a few military factories, build up a small army. I mean, the first 4 years of the game, till 1940, I had only 6 divisions, and see the army I have now, so you can really do a decent job. Well, as Brazil, you should have a few focuses that focus on the south of America, so you can attack nations here. So you just go through the focus tree and find those and see which nations you can attack. And if you play Italy, last time I played Italy, I moved in pretty fast and annexed Yugoslavia. They have quite a few factories, which is nice. And I set up a decent front line against France. So as soon as Germany went to war with France and I allied with Germany, I went in, I took Paris, so I took over France. And I also added a few troops to Africa, and we took over quite a big part of Africa. So that's probably the first things to do with Italy. Build up and get Yugoslavia in. And perhaps, if you can, even more countries, but probably the British will attack you, so be careful with that. And then just head into France as soon as Germany starts the war. They will start with Poland first. And if you can punch through, then you can really take all of France before the Germans will. And you will have all those factories. I think that's all in my stream on YouTube, so you can just see that. What's wrong with your map? Well, nothing really is wrong. I'm playing on the Kaiserreich mod, which just makes everything go weird. So this is all Italy and the Austrian Empire. Germany's gone. Now we have an invasion here. The French are invading Britain, as you can see, and well, this is what is left of communist France. Well, Africa's quite... we even have Japan in Africa. So, well, this is Kaiserreich. It's supposed to set off a situation where Germany finished World War I. It's a pretty weird start though, because France starts out free and communist, which Germany would have never allowed if they had won World War I. So, I do think historically, well, if you really intend to build a world after the Germans won World War I, France shouldn't be a free country, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, the whole world goes crazy. It's interesting. That's the fun thing with Hearts of Iron 4. There are all these mods, which are really nice and can alter gameplay if you are done with normal gameplay. Let's get into Colombia. Or no, this is Venezuela. We already did Colombia. Let's get into Venezuela. Nice. You drive off to the capital. Ah, we have a few dockyards. Interesting. We can get better anti-tank. Let's do the ship renewal one. Get more fighters. What can we build? Only sucky ships, so we should do some ship research then. We get a few decent ships. Well, it's a fun mod anyway, because everything goes different from what you think or plan, so I like this mod, that's why I'm streaming it. And well, if you're rather new to the game, just go ahead and try nations and have fun and see how things go. That's really nice. That's what I like about this game. We have rocket engines. Should be investing in some ships. Let's do a few carriers, researches. Good, good. Get your economy up. So are you playing as Italy? Or just still Ireland? Which is rather tough. Come on, destroy these. Perfect. Better doctrine. Very good. I usually keep working on my industry and stuff, all the researchers, until I reach the ahead of time penalty. No, Brazil likes you. Well, just start off by focusing on a few civilian factories, I guess, 1 or 2. And get the right focuses. You just need to go to the focus tree and see if there are focuses that give you industry or give you war goals and stuff, and decide your plans on that. I don't know the regular focus tree from my head, so I can't help you with that right now. But just think about what you want to do. Or should we put them up? Well, let's set them up there. And let's set these few up there. And let them prepare. But you can set your own goals with this game, so you should think about what you want to do. Do you want to join the Axis or the Allies, or stay on your own? Do you want to form your own faction, or do you want to go ship troops to Germany and help them fight in Russia? Or do you want to, like I am, my goal is to unite South America? Well, if you want to unite South America, you do focus on industry, but you also focus on weapons build-up and getting the focuses that gives you war goals against your enemies. So you should think about what your goals are. And you decide what your goals are. That's the nice part of this game. Ooh, they're allied with quite a few nations. New England, India, French, Commonwealth, Canada, Australians, Afghanistan, Ireland and Spain. Well, we want to war goal against them, that's for sure. We will be in a big war then. Once that hits. Finally. Yeah, well, you just think on that, no problem. Improved oil plant, that's nice. Well, let's set those up. Well, I didn't side with anyone either, so you can neglect focuses that will go put you on a side. And then you can just focus on your industry and getting war goals and uniting South America. Just take some time, go through the focus tree and see which ones you should take. Well, I bet you will do a good job getting the whole continent to listen to you. Let's get some aluminium. Get a bit more steel. Do we still have factories left? Yes, that's good.